Hello YouTube, out here on camping out on near the lake for a couple of days, and I thought maybe I would show you my new pack and show you the gear that I'm carrying with me. I mean, it's pretty much the standard gear I always carry, but there's a few little changes here and there. I mean, our gear is always changing. So I have my belt, my utility belt. Got the Maxpedition large roly-poly for picking up tinder and whatever. I got the mini with my water bottle in it as before, and I've got my walkout kit same as it was before. So if you want to know what's in the kit, then go back a few videos and it's in there. It's in the walkout kit. The updated, I think it's the May version. Anyway, and I also have my Bond Arms 410 Derringer, and it's loaded with slugs and also shot for snakes and whatever comes up that's not supposed to be here. As long as the snakes leave me alone, I'll leave them alone. Sometimes those moccasins, though, they get a little aggressive. So that's in case they get aggressive and I can get aggressive back. Alright, so before we go through the pack, and I'll go through the details of the pack because I made quite a few modifications to it, I'm going to insert a video here of what the pack looked like when it came in. Okay, so I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm going to do this before I melt. This is how the packs came. It has the little webbing here. I left that on there. And it has these straps, which is not the best straps in the world. As you can see, they're very thin. So I changed those out with the Alice straps. Has a good sturdy metal frame, and everything is attached with webbing here. And these packs were used. I got them at Coleman's. This is the L35 Swedish pack. Okay, I think it's the Swedish rucksack L35. The straps are in fair condition, and I got two of them. So both of them have the straps are a little frayed, but I got them for about 20 bucks each. So I mean, you know, you can't complain about stuff like that. And this shell is water resistant. Has a little carry-all pack in the back. I mean, if you wanted to put a hydration bladder in there, you could. Has a cinch cord here that locks in with a toggle. It's a very durable, sturdy pack. And the 35 is supposed to mean 35 liters. So, I mean, I don't know if it is or not. So that's pretty much how they come. As you'll see in the rest of the video, I added a kidney pad and belt from an Alice pack, and also I changed these straps out to an Alice pack frame straps, and also I added a handle up here at the top, and the side pouches, of course. So, but all in all, I got this idea from MCQ Bushcraft. He's an English chap, and this is the pack that he used, or he went to, from his Maxpedition packs. And I like the idea of a big bucket with some side pockets. I like that idea. I like the idea with a frame. I could take this pack off and I could use it to carry meat, because I hunt a lot, and it's just a good versatile pack, which this pack will come loose from the frame, and I can use the frame for other things. So I like that idea. So that's how it came. Now I'll show you what I did to mine. So that's how it came. So this is how I'm using it now, and I have one more modification. I'm waiting for the item to come in, and when I get that on there, then I'll show you how that looks. But as you can see it, this is the L35. It is the Swedish military rucksack. And this is how it is loaded out. Okay. So let me get it off my back, and I'll show you what's in the contents. First of all, I'm going to take this sleeping mat, spread it out so that I'm not getting any wetter than I already am. So this belt here is an add-on, and I'll show you what that is in a minute. These straps was changed out. Okay, so it's more comfortable to wear. The straps, as you saw in the video, was not that great, so I changed them out. And as loaded, this pack is 40 pounds the way I've got it loaded. Okay, I've added a kidney belt from the U.S. military Alice pack, and it is just looped through the metal frame right here, and gathered around the back and tied. And that's it works wonderful. So, I mean, the pack carries just like a dream now. Not that it was bad before, but I mean, when you get 40 pounds in a ruck, then you need a little bit more padding. These straps are straps from again a Alice pack. These old Alice pack straps are just wonderful. You can get them off of eBay for next to nothing. They're just fantastic straps. So that's one modification I did. I added a handle. It's just an old survival bracelet from paracord that is tied onto the metal frame. Okay. So let me take this off, and I'll spread out and have something to kneel on. And these straps, let me zoom the camera in so that you can see how these straps work. Another thing I like about this pack is that it sits up practically by itself. Okay, and all these straps do, I mean, you just like that, and they undo, pull them up, and they're tight, and they stay tight. And it's all metal buckles, nylon webbing. I mean, it's just fantastic stuff. Cordura material. I don't know what ounce it is, but it is water resistant. So, I mean, if you dunk it in the lake or something, it's not going to be waterproof, but it'll protect you during the rainstorm. Now inside here, I've got my tarp, and it's the 10 by 10 Deer Creek Wilderness Outfitters ultralight oilskin tarp. Fantastic piece of gear. If you don't have one, I suggest you go buy one. I just love it. I've got the Tent Smiths, and I've got two Deer Creek. One of them is the brown heavy duty, and that one is the ultralight. All of them are. Well, the Tent Smith is okay, but it's not near the quality as Deer Creek, in my opinion. Okay, so that's the straps for the you can put on the top for bed rolls and things like that. Now inside the pack, before I do that, let me move the camera down and I'll show you the side packs. Okay, now these side packs are extra. This is something that I modified, that I added to it. I just sewed them up on the sides, and you could sew on the bottom, but I didn't want something to catch a bunch of trash and stuff in there, so I left them open. But you could put another pocket here if you wanted and sew the bottom, but I didn't do that. But I sewed along the sides, and these are Swedish. It comes with a harness and everything that straps to your chest. I can't remember the name of them. It was really hard to find, but they're just Swedish pouches. And inside here I've got some mosquito repellent. There, don't lose it. And I've got a metal ring in case I wanted to do a tripod. And I've got a med kit and repair kit in there. It's just the Maxpedition Janus, and It's just got all kinds of stuff in there. Soap, bandages, duct tape, repair items. It's got super glue, zip ties, it says needles, sewing kit. It's got some antacid, salve. It's got some sunscreen. I mean, just a bunch of things in there. Band-aids, quick clot, a comb, magnifying glass. I mean, just all kinds of things in there that you would need for repairs and also as a medical kit. Okay, and that just goes in that pocket there along with some wet wipes, and those are self-explanatory. I mean, you always carry wet wipes with you in the woods. They don't weigh nothing, and they're practically invaluable. And that just closes over and goes down tight. Now on the other side, I've got a tool kit. I've got my tool kit, and I've got a video on that. If you go back through my videos, you'll be able to see that. I've got a saw, a Baco saw, and like I said, my tool kit, and it's got an awl and some scrapers and some sharpening equipment, a sewing awl, just all kinds of equipment in there. And then I've got my crooked knife. Okay, now to the bottom of this, I've got a military issue fanny pack, and it's just through the loops and through these straps here. If I undo the straps, we can take that off, and I'll show you what's in it real quick. It's just some odds and ends. Now on the bottom of this, you can actually strap something else to the bottom of this if you wanted to put something small in there. You still need to leave enough room to come up and close your top here, but you could strap something on the bottom of it. Okay. In this little kit, in this fanny pack, I've got a external battery pack for my phone to recharge it up. I've got another True Night that they sent to me to do a review on, and this is the last one. I told them to stop. So got some paper towels and wet wipes, and they're self-explanatory. I'd rather have that than toilet paper. I think paper towels is just more useful. I've got a neck knife in here, and this is one of the new Woodsman's concept grinds, 1/8 inch full flat version of this part, and the Scandi at this point. So it's just one of my test concept knives, hence the double logo stamp. Any knife you see with a double logo stamp, that means that it's a test knife or a concept knife. I've got a set of binoculars. These are Nikons. Aculon Nikon. So I mean, I just got these. I really haven't had a chance to reuse them any, but they seem to be okay. I think it was about $75 or something like that off of Amazon. Got a little fire kit. This is a flint and steel fire kit. Got some matches in there, some fat wood, and a few other odds and ends. I've got some tender fungus. I think that is chaga. That may be chaga. And a striker, and also a scraper. It'll also scrape off for a ferro rod. I've got my Princeton light, headlight. I've got a head net. I mean, you can always use those for all kinds of things, mosquito head net. My fishing kit. And a tarp. And some snacks. Okay, and that's what's in the fanny pack. And again, this is what's in this fanny pack is going to change once I get the other piece of gear that I'm waiting on. That's been ordered, and so I'll show that once I get that. Because I don't like it on the bottom. I'd rather have it on the top because it's going to get wet. That's where it's going to get wet at, on the bottom. So we'll move that up to the top when I get that other piece of gear. Alright, now let's go in the pack. Okay, so this has comes as a plain bucket. I mean, this thing goes all the way down, and it has the ability to overstuff it, and I like that. I got some beef jerky in here and some food items, and Mountain Home sweet and sour pork with rice. I got rice and chicken. Got a little titanium plate. Thought that might come in handy. It weighs nothing, takes up no room. It has a sleeve here for an axe, and I've got my small forest axe, Werdling's small forest axe in there, and holds it in there quite nicely. But really, I would rather carry it inside the pack, like so. Is what I would prefer, but I just left it on the outside so that you can see what the abilities were. Okay, but I would prefer to carry it like this, that way it's out of the weather. So I have a dry bag. This is a 35-liter dry bag, and I'll show you what's in it. It's basically it's just clothes and my MSS military sleep system, the thick one. I don't know what you call it, the winter one or whatever it is. In here I've got some rope and pulleys and dog chains and things like that, and I use that in case I kill any game, then I can hoist it up and get it off the ground so I can work on it relatively easy with the pulleys and the pulley system and everything I have in there. So it also, I mean, if you get your boat stuck on a log or something, you may have to pull it off, and so with pulleys and rope, it always is a good thing to have such as that in your pack. This is my cook kit, and I'll go through it right quick. And then in the bottom of it, I just got some cordage and the ever-present contractor's trash bag, or 55-gallon drum liner. But also to give the bag form, I've just got one of the old military sleep system foam pads. I cut it to where it would just fit in there and just kind of give this some rigidity, and it just helps out when we're and also, I mean, you can use the pad to kneel on and to do a lot of things. I've got a water bag. This is the Platypus water tank. I need to get some water in that too. And I've got a journal and a pencil and pen in there as well. Okay, so that's what's in the pack. Now let me show you right quick what's in the cook kit. And this is just a military saws bag. I think this is the 500 round or 1000 round or something. It's the large one. I got some additional alcohol for my alcohol stove. I've got the plunger for my sawyer, which is in my belt pouch. I've got some tea and oatmeal and some hot chocolate and some spices and match safe and Just a lot of things in there for a drink kit. Got the mouth spreader. I've got my ever-present Stanley cup. And in there I've got my alcohol stove. This is some sugar. A pot grabber. A scrubber. This is a stainless steel scrubber. And I've got my little Transgia stove in there. Now in this tin I keep some Crisco vegetable oil in there. It's just grease that I mean, it'll keep just about forever, and you can wipe it on your tools, you can use it on your gun, cook with it, use it for moisturizer on your lips. Just 1,001 uses for it. And I use the vegetable. A lot of people use the animal fat, which is fine, but I just had some Crisco vegetable oil handy, so I use that. Now here I've got my my little stove that I made out of a old stainless steel cup. Just drilled a bunch of little 3/8 holes all over it, and that can set in the fire to get it to your cup above the coals, or you can use it for the Transgia stove. Just set over the Transgia stove, and it works great that way as well. Bandana. Here is the I don't know, this is the small zebra pot. I cut the things off of it and drilled holes on the side so that I can use the mouth spreaders on it as well. So use it like that, because the handle on these things, I really never liked the handle on these things. And I've got a long titanium fork or spoon. So that's what's in the kit. So that is what I've got with me on my trip, and I've got my 12 gauge single shot H&R, or it's New England Arms is what it is, and that's it. So hope you enjoyed this little kit review, and I'm gonna set up camp now and kind of relax a little bit and watch the waves hit the beach and enjoy some quiet time. So until the next one, you guys be safe, get out in the woods, go to the backyard, whittle on a stick. Do take plenty of band-aids and lots of knives. We'll catch you again soon.